was another huge night on The Masked Singer as Dragonfly was revealed to be none other than absolute Australian icon Sophie Monk. Let's have a look at how it all played out last night.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, pull my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh.
Oh, go. We are absolutely thrilled to have her with us today. Sophie Monk, welcome to the Ben Robin Robbo Show.
Oh, so happy to be here. How are you guys going?
We are very good. You're in quarantine, aren't you?
I definitely am. I feel like I've been in it for about 3,000 years now because obviously I went from Melbourne lockdown to Sydney now in a hotel quarantine,
So you're going back to Sydney. Does that mean the finale of The Masked Singer? We all know it's been in lockdown. Does that mean The Masked Singer is likely to be filmed in Sydney for the finale?
No, they did it before, actually. So, I couldn't see a thing. To be honest, I've got a bag over my head half the time. So, so I didn't know where I was. I was just like, I'll do what you guys say. A bit blind. So,
Now, Sophie, you've been on just about every network. You've been on a lot of shows, Celebrity Apprentice, Love Island, Bachelorette, Australia's Got Talent. You know, I tell you
I
what.
get around.
Oh, you do, but we love you for it. What made you want to tick this show off the list?
I think, well, my best friend Jackie's on it. That helped.
Yeah. Okay.
And I watched her and I thought, it's such a fun show. Like, when do you get to, as an adult, dress up as a weird dragonfly and sing? And, so I was like, and it's not an unkind show or a judgy show. It's just a fun guessing game show. So why not?
Well, the other question I have for you, so I've got a lot of friends that are obsessed with you all the way back to Bardot. And now what do you have to say about some of the other bandmates from Bardot guessing that it was you really early by saying things like, I know those dance moves, or I know that voice. Did you notice all of that commentation?
I did, and a lot of stylists sent me photos of my knees. I didn't realise I've got knocked knees. She's like, I know those knees anywhere. And I was like, and I was standing and I went, what are you talking about? I looked down and I went, I do. They're like magnets to each other.
What a
and
bitch.
Jackie was like, didn't you know that? And I went, no. No one's told me I've got knocked knees.
Well, Sophie, Ben brought up Bardot, and last night, former bandmate Tiffany Wood, well, she seems very keen on a reunion, and she seems maybe just a little bit bitter. She took to Instagram last night saying, and I quote, I thought Sophie was too busy for a Bardot reunion. I mean, she's wearing a dragonfly costume, singing on stage while I have to try and get 6 kids to sleep before the show comes on. What would you like to say in response?
I don't know what to say, to be honest. I mean, I haven't spoken to, I've spoken to one of the girls, but the others I haven't spoken to for 18 years. So I don't want to say anything unkind, to be honest. I think this year's been such, a tough year for everyone. I just wish everyone the best, really. But I
think that's a fair point. But it's okay for you not to want to do a Bardot reunion, by the way.
Appreciate that.
I understand that the former cast, your former bandmates might want a reunion, but it's actually okay to not want to do something, isn't it?
Well, that's right. I think this year anyway, we can't really tour or do anything anyway. So I actually have been working on a soul because I kind of like a different style of music. So I like more jazz and that kind of, my tone's a lot different now. So I've been working on a different kind of sound completely. But I mean, I try a little bit of everything in the industry, but like I said, I haven't spoken to them. It's like school. I haven't spoken to them for years and years and years and years.
So many people can relate to that, Soph. Like, I think, honestly, we've all been in those environments where, I did a series of Big Brother, and then people always expect that I have this best friendship with all the people that were on that show. And the reality is we're all busy people. It's hard to keep up with everybody. There's no malice. We don't need to get involved in that. And if people decide to take that as malice because you have been quiet, why don't they pick up the phone? Like, why haven't they sent you a text message directly or even asked you how you are? Yeah,
well, I mean, I wish them the best. I think they should do it anyway if they want to do it,
Maybe they could get like a different Hispanic person to be so good.
That's right.
we could get a different type of person to fit into that role. I mean,
That's
the
it.
music's still good and they should enjoy that. But look, I
Yeah.
want to ask you something, moving away, changing gears from that, because I'm sure you're sick of being asked about Bardot, but you're a good mate of Jackie O's and it is the show that she's on. How did you manage to keep it a secret from someone when you're as close as you are to Jackie O?
It was so hard because
Oh.
I thought I'd sing one song, get kicked out, and be like, surprise. And then I had to keep this lie going for about 6 weeks. And then we got locked down, and I was like, the lie just kept growing. You know, like you start with a white lie, it turns into a mega lie. So I felt awful. So it was kind of a relief to get my head off to go, sorry.
Well, I would also say it's a strange show because you don't just keep a secret from Jackie O, you're keeping a secret with friends and family. Did you tell your mum and dad?
No, I didn't tell anyone. I actually changed my phone number because I didn't want anyone to ask me because I'm really bad at lying. So I kind of just surprised everyone. Also, it's the fun of the game. You know, if you ruin it for people, people want to guess. I think that's part of it, you know.
How is your mum and dad? Because we saw a lot of them during The Bachelorette, and you seem to have a very close relationship with them. How have you been communicating with them during COVID-19?
Well, they're lucky. They're on the Gold Coast, so they're not in lockdown.
As am I.
So, yeah, that's right. Oh, you're so lucky. So,
See, I wish I was there.
I'm on the phone all day long anyway. So just nonstop. So quarantine kind of suits my lifestyle, to be honest, because I just like to sit on the phone, talk, and not go anywhere. So, yeah.
Well, the last question I have for you, where everyone in Australia is following your relationship. Now, you're engaged, is that right?
No.
No.
I just keep putting it out there till he's proposing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know what? So this is the funny thing for me is I've been engaged to my partner now for 8 years and we haven't got married. And people always just assume we're married. And now when they write about it in the media, they just say we are married. So I think what you need to do is follow my approach and just tell people you're engaged. And then you are.
No, by the time the engagement comes around, everyone will be like, boring. I speak about it.
Well, look, as long as we can both, look, Rob and I both want to come to your wedding. Can I just say you were so fantastic on the show. I did pick you right from the start because I'm obsessed with you. So I would have picked you anywhere.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you so much for taking the time for chatting with us today. We're big fans and you did such a great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
It's the Ben, Rob and Robbo, Ben, Rob and Robbo Show. Ben, Rob and Robbo Show.